Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know that finals are coming up for a lot of people, if they haven't already passed for some people. But I know that finals week can be really stressful. So I've gotten a few tips together for you guys to hopefully make finals and make all of that studying and testing maybe a little bit easier. So my first tip is to get plenty of sleep. Don't cram and just like study all the night before or something. Don't stay up late till studying. You really need your sleep, and that's what's going to help in the long run. I personally never stay up past like 9:30 or 10. Like by that time, I'm just like, if I do any more studying or anything, I know it's not gonna help because I'm just tired and looking at the paper, but I'm not really retaining any of the information. So it's honestly better to just go to bed early, get a good night's rest. Also, I think right before you go to bed, it's best to do something that's just really relaxing, like reading or something like that, because then I think you will sleep better and get more of that sleep that you really need so that you can be awake and fully attentive during your actual final. Next, I think it's also important to eat well. If you go through finals week just eating a whole bunch of junk food and candy or something like that, then your body, it might seem like it's getting energized for a little bit, but then you're gonna crash. So I think if you eat well while you're studying and while you're in finals week, then you keep your body energized but with healthy foods so that you can keep going for longer. I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorite study snacks. One thing I've got is this Skinny Pop popcorn. This one is dusted with dark chocolate. This is a new favorite of mine that I've found. I like popcorn, but this one, it's only 43 calories per cup, so not too bad, and it's something that I can just munch on while I'm studying. I also really like veggie chips. They're a good alternative to potato chips, and they taste really good. I also really like rice cakes, especially with like a little bit of peanut butter or something on them like that. Next, something that I think is important to do while studying is to silence your phone. Just even put it on airplane mode. Actually, I think that's a really good one. You kind of forget about it because you won't be getting notifications that you have emails or Twitter messages or a new YouTube video uploaded, I don't know. So turn your phone on airplane mode or turn it off even, and put it across the room. Put it somewhere so that you won't be thinking about it. Don't have it constantly in front of you next to your textbook, because then it's so easy to just say, oh, I'm gonna go check Twitter real quick. I'm gonna go look at Instagram. I'm gonna go watch this YouTube video. No, take your phone, turn it off, put it away. But do that once you're done watching this video. I also think it's important to give yourself some rewards. So maybe you say, oh, once I finish getting through this chapter of notes, or once I finish making this set of note cards or something, I will get to eat a gummy bear. I don't know. Sometimes you can put like gummy bears on your notebook. As you're reading, you get to eat the gummy bears. Or maybe when you're done doing those sets of notes, you can go and watch a YouTube video or something. I do that as a reward for me a lot because I spend way too much time on YouTube. But I'm like, okay, if I work for the next 40 minutes or something, or 30 minutes, then I can take this break and watch this YouTube video, and then I'll go back, do some more note cards or studying or whatever, and then I can take another little break, watch another little YouTube video, just because I think YouTube videos are like good lengths of little study breaks. I don't know. It's also important to start early, and I hope that you're not watching this video thinking, oh no, I have a final tomorrow and I haven't started. Go ahead and plan out everything you need to do beforehand, and then make little like check boxes so you can actually check off everything you've done and you see everything you have left, and it's really easy to go through and get everything done in a timely manner. And if you start this early, then you won't be super stressed when it's 2 hours before the final thinking, oh my gosh, what do I have to do? Go ahead and plan it out beforehand, and you'll be a lot less stressed later on. Next, I also think it's good sometimes to watch someone else give you the heat just turned on. Have someone else tell you the material in a different way, and maybe you can learn it better. So I like to watch YouTube videos like Crash Course or Khan Academy, or this new guy I found called Dargamendon something. I'll link those below. They're really good just to have someone tell you the same material that you've been hearing your professor say to you, but in a different way, and sometimes it really helps you understand it better. I also think it's a good idea to maybe listen to some music while you study, like peaceful music in the background. I really like to listen to like the Piano Guys or something that doesn't have words to it. I've also found some good playlists on Spotify. They have someone specifically like for studying and concentrating, and it just gives you something in your ear to listen to while you're studying if you don't like just silence. Next, I also think it's a good idea to go somewhere else to study. I think if you spend your entire time like at your desk in your room studying, you're gonna get tired of that spot. So go to the library, go to a coffee shop, go somewhere else in a different atmosphere, and I really think that helps you get out of that little rut of your one little study space and get at least in a different environment. I personally really like the library at my campus. It helps me to go somewhere where I know I will sit and study because the library is for studying, and so that's what I'm going to do there, and I will get less distracted that way. Lastly, I think it's also really important to do things you enjoy. You know, don't spend so long studying. I know I'm bad at this. I spend like my entire life studying, but try to do things that you enjoy too. So go out and take a walk, take a run, go read at the park, read in your bed, paint, color, draw, I don't know, do whatever makes you happy. Because if you don't do those things, your brain is gonna be like dead from studying. So you need to take breaks and just do something that you like to do. Give your brain a little bit of free space to do something else that isn't just staring at a textbook. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that maybe you found some of the tips helpful. Now I bet you had a good break from your studying by watching this video, but it's time to get back to it. And I have to get back to studying too, so I hope that you all had a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!